students find a path to purpose is one of the noblest aspects of teaching. And I think this is the only stream that COVID and the lockdown could not shatter. As I said, that it's just noble. And the ways that was earlier puzzled upon has now become so usual. Well, I'm speaking about the online classes. Greetings from Sindhu Panikar, and it's my pleasure welcoming you all to GHRC's NewsDesk once again this week. Before getting on with the news in detail, let's hear it for the headlines. GHRC ranked 83rd amongst private engineering colleges pan-India, and in survey conducted by India Today MDRA 2021, this is the result. Digital Toy Hackathon Grand Finale, a multi-ministry competition inaugurated at GHRC. National level workshop on strategy to implement national education policy in higher educational colleges was organized by IQAC. Workshop on healthy living for non-teaching staff. Shiva Swarajya Din celebrated by National Service Scheme Cell of GHRC on 6th of June 2021. Now, the news in detail. GHRC ranked 83rd amongst private engineering colleges pan-India in survey conducted by India Today MDRA 2021. GHRCE College of Engineering, one of the premier autonomous institutes of Central India and is a flagship institute of Raisoni Group of institutions. The institute is NAC accredited with A+ grade, that's 3.51 score, and almost all eligible UG and PG courses are NBA accredited under Tier 1 under OBE, that's Washington Accord. And GHRC is being ranked 83rd at national level amongst private engineering colleges in India today, MDRA Survey 2021. GHRC retained its rank in top 100 private engineering colleges in India today, MDRA Survey 2021, consistently since last 4 years. Further, GHRC moved up from the 97th in 2020 to 83rd rank in 2021, as per the survey conducted by the India Today MDRA. This ranking is based on the performance of institute in 7 parameters such as intake quality and governance, academic excellence, infrastructure and living experience, personality and leadership development, career progression and placement, objective and perception. It's a proud moment for the Vidarbha region to witness the success of an engineering college of its region. Ranking is the reward to all the activities being undertaken by the institute for the overall growth of these students. We dedicate the credit of this success to Shri Sunil G. Raisoni, Chairman, Board of Governors, and Dr. Sachin Untawale, Director, GHRCE, members of BOG, Academic Council, Board of Studies, academicians, recruiters, industry associates, venture partners, teaching and non-teaching staffs, parents, students, and all stakeholders. Moving on to the Digital Toy Hackathon Grand Finale, a multi-ministry competition inaugurated at GHRCE. The Toy Hackathon, that's Toycathon 2021, was organized jointly by Ministry of Education in coordination with 5 other ministries, namely Ministry of Women and Child Development, Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, Ministry of Commerce and Industry, Ministry of Small and Medium Enterprises, and Ministry of Textiles, Ministry of Education's Innovation Cell at All India Council for Technical Education is the nodal agency for organizing Toycathon 2021. The event was organized from 22nd to 24 June 2021 online, and GHRC has been selected by MIC AICT for hosting Toycathon. And the grand finale, which is an event conducted by the Government of India to promote indigenous toy industry. And around 18 teams from different parts of India confirmed their participation. Total 13 teams with 61 participants across the nation have participated in this event, and the inaugural function at GHRCE was held on 22nd June 2021, which is through online mode with preamble by Nodal Center in charge, Dr. Dinesh Padole, Director Dr. Sachin Untwale, in his address, informed about GHRC's role in innovation and achievements of the institute. The chief guest, Dr. Pratap Snalap, Associate Principal, Data Science at LTI, stressed on the need of Toykathon in the nation and mission of Atmanirbhar Bharat. He also focused on various activities of Innovation Cell, Ministry of Education, Government of India. He has appreciated the efforts of GHRC for organizing third such hackathon. The institute inauguration was followed by national inauguration where Dr. Prerna Daigavani, governors of IIC, presented vote of thanks. The team of innovation appreciated the efforts taken by all the team members under the guidance of Dr. Sachin Untwale, the director of GHRC, and the overall support by Honorable Sunilji Raisoni, Chairman RTI. The next news is about the various workshops organized at GHRC. A national level workshop on strategy to implement national education policy in higher educational colleges was organized by Internal Quality Assurance Cell of GHRCE. The workshop was conducted by the guest speaker, Dr. Vijay Joshi, Senior Consultant, Rashtriya Uच्च Shiksha Abhiyan, Mumbai. Over 250 participants from Pan-India attended the workshop. The program was coordinated by Dean IQAC, Dr. Pramod Balki, Dean R&D, Dr. Santosh Jaju, and Professor Praveen Gatode, Director Sachin Untwale, Sir, Deputy Director and Dean Academics, Dr. Milind Khanapurkar, all deans, all heads and faculty members from host college were present for the program. Dr. Pramod Balke welcomed the guest and all participants and given the preamble of the program. Dr. Walke invited Dr. Sachin Untwale to present the inaugural speech to the gathering. Professor Gatode introduced the guest and invited the guest to take over the session. Further, the workshop was started with the preliminary insight of the national education policy. He then covered all the major concerns of the policy, followed by all the queries from the participants. The participants have shown their gratitude and were overwhelmed by attending this session, that is the workshop. Dr. S.B. Jaju proposed the vote of thanks and the session was then concluded and closed. Followed by this, there was a workshop on healthy living for non-teaching staff that was organized by the Department of First Year of Engineering. And this was organized as a one-day workshop on June 5th, 2021 on healthy living for the non-teaching staff of the department. The session focused on the various facets of healthy living, ranging from significance of recitation of prayers, pranayam, sattvic food, healthy habits, and meditation. Each session was conducted by faculties having expertise in the particular domain of healthy living. The morning session, which was started by informing the importance of recitation of prayer in our daily life. And this session was conducted by Dr. Nalini Vaidya. She focused on the rich Indian culture of prayers and shlokas and the importance of prayers in the lives of humans and what are the good practices while reciting a prayer. The session ended with soothing echoes of the prayers recited by the enthusiastic participants. In the next session on yogasans, Dr. Nalini Vaidya explained the benefits of making yoga as an integral part of our daily life, extended the practice beyond the mat. In this session, participants enjoyed Sharir Sanchalan and thereafter practiced Sukshama Asanas. The last session before lunch was on pranayama conducted by Dr. Bhavna Bhute, where she explained three prakritis via Vata, Pitta and Kapha. She elaborated that apart from food intake, breathing techniques can balance these three prakriti doshas. She explained benefits and correct way of doing few pranayamas. Everyone joyfully participated few pranayamas such as Antom Vilo, Kapalbhati, Bakshitra and Om chanting, which she said should be a part of our daily routine. Post-lunch session began with Yoga Nidra, where participants got complete rest and shared that it was completely refreshing experience. In the next session, a presentation was shown on the healthy tips where participants asked doubts and enjoyed the discussion. Thereafter, Dr. Bhavna explained different sources of energies for our body and how meditation is one of them. She lookedly explained how meditation helps energize ourselves with positive thoughts, attitude, and feeling of love and compassion for all. Participants enjoyed the bliss of Panchoksha meditation during and after the session. Resource persons addressed all the queries that are raised by the attendees. Participants appreciated the contents of the workshop and the ease with which it was concluded or conducted was the resource person. Attendees also thanked the college management for arranging and coordinating this workshop and requested the organization of many more such sessions in future. The news is Wine for today is the Shiv Swarajya Din, that is celebrated by National Service Scheme Cell of GHRC on June 6, 2021. The coronation ceremony of Shri Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj is celebrated every year on 6th of June. And on the occasion of this day, National Service Scheme Cell of GHRC celebrated this day with full of enthusiasm and a lot of speeches on June 6th in auditorium of GHRC. Deputy Director Dr. P.V. Valke, Deputy Director and Dean Academics Dr. M.M. Khanapurkar, Professor and Head IT Department Dr. Mahendra Gaikwad and NSS Program Officer Professor Mangesh Borkar were mainly present for this program as a guest. The program was anchored by Ms. Anisha Kairkar, Civil Department, and the preamble of the program was delivered by Professor Borkar, in which he briefed the history of this day and the outline of the program. NSS volunteers Mr. Rutvik Walde and Ms. Triveni Kalambi delivered the speech and focused on life, work, and Shiva Swarajya Abhishek Sohola of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. Then Dr. Gaikwad started his speech on inventions, management facts, knowledge, empire vision of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. He also talked about his son Sambhaji and his work to increase the Maratha Empire. He gave the wishes of Shiva Swarajya Din to all and concluded his talk. Dr. Khanapurkar, Dean Academics, appealed to follow the principles of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, and at the end of the program, the vote of thanks were given by Ms. Anisha, followed by National Anthem. The program was conducted and well organized in presence of 52 staffs and 9 students by following all norms of COVID-19 laid by government by Professor Mangesh Borkar under the valued guidance of Dr. P.V. Valke and Dr. Sachin Ontawale, Director, GHRC. So with that, we come to the end of the updates of GHRC. Stay tuned with us with the news desk for more news. Until I meet you next time, this is Sindhu Panikar signing off. Goodbye.